Oh gosh, you guys, the drinks are flowing between these two. Although, check this out. Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video and we have finally returned my little Petrovinos to the Broken Dream series. You guys have been missing it, I have been missing it. I genuinely get like this deep sadness when I'm away from Max and Emma and Abel and Lilith and Lakia and Miko. I miss them all. These guys need to grow up into real life dogs now, you know? But in the last episode, there was a little bit of drama, wasn't there? There was Abel going on a date with two girls, and for me, he like solidified this fact that I think he belongs with Ash. I know a lot of you guys prefer little Evie, and I mean, I love the name Evie, clearly, because I have the dog named Evie as well. But I don't know, I just kind of get the vibe that they're meant to be together, guys. I get a really, really good feeling from them both. And then poor little Lily Bear. This poor girl's life is just constant turmoil, because she discovered that her boyfriend actually had been keeping quiet from her a baby from a previous relationship, which is pretty huge, especially because that previous relationship was Lilith's old best friend, who Lilith discovered was with Ryland, despite the fact that she was all over poor little Abel. Can we just talk about the fact that Abel dodged the biggest bullet in the whole world there? So it was a pretty dramatic episode. I asked your guys' opinion. I'm going to talk about it a little bit when we get into the house. So guys, let us play some Sims for Broken Dream. We are back on the Von Windenberg estate, you guys. This big, beautiful house. This, by the way, is the reason I thought yellow pillars were going to work in my real life living room. Literally because of this goal's house. And I'm kind of seeing that a few of you guys should be at work instead of frolicking around the house. Particularly Max and Lilith. You need to get the butts. Forget the peppers, Lilith. This ain't the time for the peppers. She took them in she put them in a pocket. She legit just took those peppers in her pocket and took them with her. So I asked you guys on Twitter what we should do about poor little Lily Bear's situation. I said, it's a poll I did on Twitter. Should we say bye-bye Ryland, farewell Fatima, bye-bye Ryland and farewell Fatima, or no bye-byes and no farewells? But I mean, look at this poll. Why don't we watch beautiful, beautiful best boy Abel? Just because it's nice. It's real nice to do, and he's looking after his little pets as well. In fact, do you want to go ahead and just give one of your little doggos a bath while you're here as well? I think Lakey is his, isn't it? That's the good part. So 24% of you, a quarter of you, want to say bye-bye to Ryland now. 20% of you want to say farewell to Fatima. 30% of you, I'm rounding them up by the way, this is not going to equal 100. 30% of you want to say bye to both of them. And just over 30% of you don't want to say bye to anyone. So you know what? It's actually a really, really mixed bagaroony there, you guys. Look at Lakia doing a little poop-a-loop. This area out here is gross. Emma, can we help out a little bit here? Just go ahead and do a little bit of cleaning, because Abel's going to do a bit of bathing. You do a bit of cleaning. Bob's your uncle, bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. The whole house stops looking like so disgusting. And in fact, can we get a maid? Do we actually have a maid? Because if not, I'm kind of vibing that we need a maid, you know? Let's go ahead and get a scheduled maid, because this is a really big house to try and keep clean without an additional bit of help. Look at it. It's definitely not tiny. It is pretty huge. So we do have a maid. She will arrive tomorrow at 10 a.m. And little Lily Bear is back home from work. So I'm not really sure what I want to do. I kind of feel like on the one hand, Lilith, I know she looks happy and she's going at it with those peppers. Like she never left them. Oh my God, by the way, how good are artichokes? I love them on a pizza, love them in a salad, love a bit of artichoke is what I'm getting at. So, what was I saying? I'm kind of feeling like Lilith's going to be like, you know, I let my best friend back into my life and this is what I find out. My boyfriend was keeping this from me. I'm just kind of like a bit sick of things. I keep trying to do the right thing. I keep trying to be a good googie egg. And there's all these things in my life that quite clearly, look, she won't even go and sit with Abel. She just needs to be on her own a little bit. She needs a little bit of time on her own to have a little think about what her next steps should be, because she's a little bit lost in the world. We all know that Lilith, she's had a few naughty spells about her. She's been a sim that has been on the edge of becoming a bad sim. several times, but she's always managed to pull it back and show us that she is actually a good sim. So I don't think it's fair that all this stuff keeps happening to her, you guys. It's just not fair at all. And I kind of feel like she could be on a bit of a downward spiral if we're not careful. So I'm kind of thinking, she's sat there at house like, why does all this stuff keep happening to me? You know what? Forget this. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go out and enjoy myself, okay? That is what is gonna happen. I'm gonna go ahead and put a nice rig out on and go off out and have a good old time for myself because I deserve it, and I'm not bringing along Fatima because I don't trust her anymore. In fact, Lilibet, let's make you a brand new outfit, my little good one. Good one? Good one. My little peacharoo. What can we give you for a cool little look, Lilith? I'm kind of thinking, you know, when a lot of stuff happens in your life, maybe you want to try something different with your hair. Maybe Lilith gives her hair the big chopperoo. I don't know. I'm kind of scared to cut her hair, but maybe she's getting to that point where she's just like, I need a reinvigoration. I need to reinvent myself and I need to do something new. And you know what? She looks pretty badass when she does that. However, it is a big scary change. And I do like her hair long. She could always grow it back out again. It could just be a temporary thing. I mean, she looks pretty cute with the short hair, you can't lie. I think we do it, you guys. Even if it's only a temporary thing, I think we go for the Lilibet hair chop. It's quite scary. She has had long hair for such a long time, like since she was a little kid. But I think I'm gonna go for it. She looks really good with all these different hairstyles, but I think at least for now we keep the colors the same. She doesn't have to forever, but we need like a little bit of that Lilibet that we know and love. And then I say we also give her a little bit of a new party look. She's not broken up with Ryland, but I think she just doesn't want to think about him right now. She may well end up breaking up with him. And for now, she just needs to get him out of her head while she decides what she wants to do. And I think one way we do that is we make her look fabulous. Okay, so I've got two outfit ideas. We've got outfit idea number 1, and we've got outfit idea, where is it? Outfit idea number 2. They're a bit different to what Lilith usually wears, but like I said, she's in this weird place at the moment where she's like, the person I am is clearly like not good enough for the world. Like I need to just reinvent myself and I'm really not very happy about life. So I'm gonna go for something that I would never really expect to see her in because she's not in a good place, you guys. So I think she's gonna wear a little bit of a top that we definitely wouldn't normally find our little Lilibet wearing, you guys, at all. I've also changed out her makeup a little bit, so not quite sure how this night's gonna go. I kind of want to bring Abel around just so she's got a brother with her, but I think this is something she kind of has to do on her own. So let's put her in her new kind of very, very cheeky outfit. Much kind of cheekier than the outfits I ever put my Sims in. She's gonna go out on the town alone. And we're gonna go to the new Skyfall Lounge. Makes me think of James Bond every time I say it. That's why I'm like, Skyfall Lounge. You know, because that's clearly James Bond. Literally Adele right here. Okay, guys. It looks like a beautiful evening to ruin your life. Or to at least try and get a little bit of closure from the crazy things in your life. And Lilith has always been the kind of person that is sort of prone to a good drink. So I think, you know, this is probably how she would try and drown her sorrows. Oh, poor little Lilibet. In a bar all on her own. Like, she might be a beautiful, sweet, lost little angel, but still. I feel so sad for her, you guys. It's not a nice realization to come to, especially when you're trying to do the right thing. The spaghetti arms on this dress are sort of hilarious, aren't they? Oh, wow. And her actual uncle has turned up, which is sort of a little bit weird. The last thing you want to be doing is drowned in your sorrows with your uncle there. So I think she's gonna grab that drink and do a hot swerve for herself. Oh gosh, so little Lilibet Reno is gone ahead and ordered yet another drink. She's on drink number 2 and it's only 8:20 p.m, which is not a good sign. And oh my gosh, it's like he has radar. It is literally like he has radar, you guys. Look who is on the block. It is none other than Jamie Street, who's probably one of the worst people she can see tonight. Although he's not a bad person anymore, there's a lot of kind of history between these two. So I don't really know how this is gonna go. Okay, it's gonna start with a kiss on the cheek. No romance bubbles, but you know, still pretty strong moves there, you guys. And it seems like they're at least gonna hang out for a drink together. Okay, I can hang out for a bit. Oh no, look who else, of course, had to go and show up and get a drink off the floor. Like literally, she has to be in my series so much The number of taxi journeys and bar drinks she's had to buy means that she is now skint. And she has to just pick her drinks up off the floor. Okay, so there's nothing, like, the thing is, he's a good sim now. So this actually could be a good thing that they've chosen to come and hang out together, you guys. It might not be quite the disaster that we're expecting. He's probably looking at her being like, but you've never dressed like this in your life, Lilith. Like, what is going on right now? Oh gosh, you guys, she's telling a pretty dramatic story. I think she's explaining to him the whole, did you know Ryland has a child with my ex-best friend and he just never decided to tell me? What is all that about right now? Oh gosh, you guys, the drinks are flowing between these two. Although, check this out. We've got a new handsome stranger in the corner. If you guys remember, I made Akira as part of the Sim Swap Challenge with Deli Gracie. You look at him looking at the camera like, remember me? I was the one that Claire said was better than Abel. He seems to have come on this night out as well, and apparently knows Jamie because the two of them. And oh my gosh, they're like chatting. She's just literally drank an entire other drink. And now she's like introduced herself to him, being flirty, and made this whole encounter awkward because now Jamie's like, who is this guy? I thought I was hanging out with Lilith, and now suddenly a new contender enters the park. I mean, they're both pretty good looking guys, but I think Akira kind of just takes it, you guys. Oh my gosh. Surely at this point, Lilith, you've had a little bit too many bevies. She's been here for like 4 hours. She's caught. Have you seen her? Bartend. And he's like, she's like, another round for my whole gang, please. Lilith, you are on an absolute warpath tonight. I think even the boys are like, we can't keep up with you. Oh my gosh, and it's kind of turned into these two chit-chatting with each other. And poor little Jamie kind of being left on his own a little bit. Poor little Jamie, did you ever think I would use those words? But he's kind of looking a little bit bored at the end of the bar while these two literally get on like a house on fire. I mean, he's got a very hard face to resist, you guys. And he seems very, very into little Lily Bear. Oh my gosh, and now she's very flirty. What is going on? Their conversation has definitely got pretty suggestive, you guys. The lot is giving her the romantic atmosphere trait, and they're all drinking these hot and smoky drinks, which I think also, they make them get this fire thing, but I think as well, they just kind of put them in a little bit of a flirty mood. Is Jamie Street actually heading home? Is he actually had enough? Jamie Street is dipping out. It is these guys now. It is literally these guys hanging out together. And she's getting so suggestive with her conversation. Oh man, does Lilith have firefighting in the morning? She has firefighting at 8 a.m. It's literally 2 a.m. and she's still out chit-chatting with Akira at the bar, you guys. Also, can we just talk about the fact her uncle is still here? All very strange behavior, but I can't tell if her self-destructive night has actually started to go quite well. Okay, the two of these two, like, they're quite cute. They keep, like, just, like, glancing at each other a little bit. I'm kind of glad, though, that the conversation, although they're both in flirty moods, they're not doing any romantic interactions with each other, because I don't think that's the right thing to do, no matter how much he is at Ryland. Like, one, she has to talk about it with him, and two, she needs to figure out exactly what she's gonna do about the whole Ryland situation. And I don't even know yet, so Lilith's not gonna know yet. However, she's definitely met a very interesting little sim, who apparently is listed as a teen, but he does not look like a teenager to me. In fact, if we do decide to keep him into the series, I may be aging up little Akira a little bit prematurely, you guys. It's fine, they're just telling funny stories and stuff. The conversation's very flirty, but somehow they're kind of keeping things together. Although now look, she wants to have a deep conversation with him. Like, they're getting pretty deep. And Lilibet, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. I know you're desperate to go on this self-destructive kind of nonsense streak, but you are gonna have to get your butt home. In fact, why don't you first of all say goodbye? Saying goodbye to each other. Okay, this is an awful lot of staring into each other's eyes right now. In fact, Lilith, what's going on? What is going on? That is the most intense stare I think I've ever seen in my whole life. There you go. There you go. That got very strange for a second there. Okay, butt home now. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. Get your butt home. I predict some very sore heads in the Villarreal household tomorrow. Well, one sore head in particular. Although, of all my sims, the sim that I'd say has probably developed the highest alcohol tolerance is probably going to be Lilith. Let's face it. It's probably going to be Lilith. She's always been a little bit too quick to have the next drink of alcohol. And so it doesn't really surprise me that her way of trying to deal with things is to go down that route. Okay, Lilith, you've got work in 2 hours' time. Enjoy that one, because I sure wouldn't be. In fact, you've got work in an hour. You're just gonna have to drag yourself through the shower. Although, like I said, you guys, I don't know if Lilith's like always turn or what, but she never seems to get hungover. I don't really understand it. You should have been going for a jog before work. You've actually got to level up your fitness skill to level 4, so, you know, and you're only doing okay at work. I think already this whole thing has had a really big impact on her work performance, which is not ideal. What about the rest of my cards? Can I get somebody else to do well at something? Max needs to reach level 5 of the logic skill. So you could, why don't you have a nice little game of chess with Abel? Abel's beautiful, but we also need to make sure he's smart. You know, he can't just be a pretty face. Why don't we go ahead and train him up on a little bit of the old chess? And then Emma, you need to write some buckaroos. So why don't we get you into your beautiful little writing nook, and you can go ahead and resume writing Overcoming Failure. Emma's self-help book. If anyone can write a book about overcoming failure and the hard route of life, it's going to be our very own little Emma Rooney. Excuse me, that's not where I told you to write a book, okay? That's Max's area, and it's not very conducive to beautiful writing. Why don't you get your butt back downstairs and do it where I told you to? There you go. Look at this little father and son sort of chess game together. I like that. And just from having babies and toddlers in other series, how nice is it? How actually nice is it not to have any babies screaming and being super annoying everywhere? It's like total bliss. Literal bliss right now. And since Max also needs to do some friendly interactions for his job as a lead detective. I thought you were like a handler or something. He's chit-chatting with Abel. He has learnt that Abel is single. Abel might be dating a few different girls, but he ain't telling Dad about any of them. Although I guess if he does decide to make things official with Ash, he'd probably want to like introduce his parents, wouldn't he? And I am so confused right now. He's a lead detective in the secret agent branch, yet he's dressed in his vet gear, and we've seen him go to the vets so many times. I am literally so confused about what on earth Max's career is. Also, I love that apparently there's just a teleporter at the edge of the house here. And Emma's finished her book as well. Emma, why don't we head our little butts to our little beautiful, beautiful post box and go ahead and self-publish your self-help book. Oh my gosh, Abel, are you hungry, babe? You a bit hungry? You have 2 plates of food there. How are you even supposed to eat those foods? Can I just ask you that? Have you thought this through? I know that, oh, I missed it. How did you just do that? How did you just do that? What the hell did he just do? I just like took away for a second. He just went and just ate the whole thing. Abel, my little gem, I need you to go ahead and read your archaeology books. Where are they? I bought you some archaeology books, friendo. Here we go. Archaeology Volume 1, tiny brushes anew. Oh, and I think maybe this food is just forever connected to his hand. Because right now he's reading his archaeology book whilst also eating some food. There you go. Oh, now the food's on the floor. Where's the archaeology book? Look at this. Connor has called Abel and asked him if he wants to go to the spa together. Oh my gosh, Connor is literally the master of relaxation and not really doing a great deal in life. I kind of love him for it. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So look at these absolute pure pookies going to the spa together. I don't think I've ever had, other than Clare and Ali, 2 Sims go to the spa together. And they only went to the spa because I made them. Connor's like, literally, this is such a great opportunity just to get our spa on. Although, I'm not sure if they're using it for the relaxation thing. Connor's here doing press-ups on the floor, and Abel is upstairs having a little jog for himself. Guys, why don't you go ahead? I'll allow you to do a little bit of relaxation therapy. Now I have literally no idea where Connor has gone. Oh, there he is. Oh, I see. They're doing a little bit of a workout and a chit-chat together. Although you're a little bit stinky after all that working out, Abel. Okay, this has actually got kind of cool. They're just using it because apparently it's got a really nice gym with some pretty good views. So it's just, oh wow, Abel, for God's sake, get a shower, man. They're just using it as a nice way to kind of catch up with each other. Also, do you like how he's running, like with his arms just like straight at his sides? How does he even do that? I don't even understand how that's a thing. Abel, have you not got a beautiful bath you can go into? Surely. That's it. Go and get a nice bath. Oh, no. Instead, he's gone into the sauna. without even upping his hygiene. So, as beautiful as you are, Abel, that horrible stench you're letting off, literally, is just going all around the sauna. That's not cool. There was a lady in here before, now she's had to leave because of you. Only someone like me can love that stink, Abel. Look at her face. Literally look at her face. She's actually disgusted by him. I've never seen someone look so disgusted. And now I think this woman is coming to tell him to get out because it smells too bad in the sauna for his stinky body. For God's sake, Abel. Get your stinky butt home. Oh my gosh. I love how he's literally just come home in that exact same outfit. What is wrong with you? Oh my gosh. What is wrong with Fatima? Why are you trying to hit back on Abel again? I can't get you out of my mind recently. Lately. Want to go on a date and get some dinner at Fire in the Flames? No, Fatima, absolutely not. You've had 3 kids since we've been in a relationship together. I just don't really want anything to do with you. No, thank you, sorry. Max has come home in that strange little work outfit that he seems to just do. I don't really get why he does it. But I'm kind of thinking I might send these 2 little cutie lovebirds off on a little date together. Because I love a good excuse for a little bit of Max and Emma cutesy beaneroo time. Look at this beautiful little table. Outside. Wait, you're meant to be sitting here. Have you requested? There you go. Beautiful little table. Look at pretty little Emma doing her hair and everything. So these 2 little cutie pies are having themselves a nice little date together. Max ordering some nice little food for them. However, back at home, little Abel and Lilith have decided to go and throw themselves a little house party in the cool, like, basement part of the Villarreal household. And even little Noelle has come out of the city. Kind of awkward because, like, your dad's at this party. You're just too young for this. I don't know if he's too old or you're too young, but something isn't right. Something ain't right about this situation. And oh my gosh, look who straight away has their own little thing going down together. And in front of, it's always in front of Jamie Street, like literally every time. But also now, in front of Ryland as well, who Lilith has yet to have it out in front of. And I don't even know if she's told him that she knows about the whole, you know, what is his son called? I can't even remember his son's name, but it is literally just the double of him. So this could get a little bit awkward, you guys. Oh my gosh, even Abel's got 2 drinks in his hand. What is even going on? And oh my gosh, Ryland's literally here, but all she's doing is chatting with these 2 boys instead. Lilith, that outfit brings out the worst in you. And I feel like these 2 are just like literally vying for her attention and her affections right now. I also feel like Akira potentially has lip gloss on, which I'm totally okay with. I'm actually quite impressed by. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of people to fit into a tiny room. And Max and Emma have literally just got back from their date, looking super happy, just being like, okay, I guess we better grab a drink then. No point having this big cool house if you're not going to throw a party. You kids be good. I'm going to grab one of your drinks and then I'm just going to head upstairs, okay? Have fun. Meanwhile, what? Max is like, this is great. I'm enjoying this. This is fun. Work for Abel starts in an hour. Please don't go to work drunk, Abel. Oh, I quite like how in this episode, Max is cleaning up the party. He's such a cute dad. But I like in this episode how it's been like the return of the Abel and Connor bromance. That's actually made me just so happy. And who's Jake flirting with? You might be probably flirting with Ryder, let's face it. I actually find it hilarious that Jamie's brought along Noelle as well. Good dad in there. Bringing your teenage daughter along to a house party. And I can barely even, oh my gosh, you're gonna have to go to work, Abel. Should I take a PTO? Take a PTO, Abel. I can barely even keep track of what's going on because there's like so many people trying to fit in one room. It's a little bit intense, isn't it? And like literally these 2 are never more than a couple of steps away from Lily Bear, you guys. They are pretty involved with her. But literally, no matter where I go, they're always there with her. What are you guys even doing? Oh my gosh, I have to send Deli a screenshot of her and Kira just in my game with a glass of wine in each hand, just being like, this is great. This is how I want to live my life. This wine is great and this one is great. And oh my gosh, what is happening around her? Is that Lily Bear arguing with Ryland? I saw there. Over Akira's head. I'm not quite sure how we'd feel about that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think, oh, Max still cleaning. I think these guys are now literally having it out about the whole secret child situation. I don't really know what excuse he's got for this. I don't really know how you can come back from that. I'm almost less mad about Fatima because I kind of think, you know, maybe she didn't want to tell her because she didn't want to sour their relationship. Look at him just watching. And Jake just be like, this is great drama. I've got my wine. I've got my soap opera. This is great. Emma's like, that's my girl. You tell him. He said that she was boring. Oh my gosh, Lilith might be a lot of things, but she is not boring. You can't call Lily Bear boring. I mean, does this look like a boring outfit to you? I don't think it's a boring outfit, Ryland. You need to get on Lily Bear's level, if anything. Like I was saying, I can't really like get mad at Fatima because I feel like in a way she was just like sort of trying to protect Lilith, trying to protect their relationship. I don't think these guys are gonna work out, you guys. I don't think they can survive that. I don't think their relationship was, if they were married or something, maybe they'd be in a little bit of a better place for it. However, I don't think you can survive a secret child. I just don't. What I think I will do though, is I think I will keep Lilith and Ryland have decided to cool off their romantic relationship. So it's not an aggressive breakup, but it is a breakup, you guys. I don't think I'm gonna cut Lilith out of Fatima's life. I think we'll stay involved and help her out with the kids because she's not done anything wrong. Like, oh my gosh, what are you guys arguing about now? I don't even know. She's not mad though. She's not mad and she's not upset. So that's a good thing. And if anything, they're just the two ones that are the last at the party. Just chit-chatting away. They've not left on bad terms, you guys, but they have broken up. It is over between these guys, but we will stay a lot involved in Fatima's life. We'll help her with that kid. And we'll kind of get to know him a little bit as he is raised. At least they haven't broken up under horrible terms, you guys, but Lily Bear is a single Pringle. I don't know if this is going to stop her kind of extreme drinking and going out that she's doing at the moment. I don't know. She organised this house party. She went and stayed out till 4 a.m. when she had work the next day. She made Abel miss his day of work. Cute, innocent little Abel, who of course would never do anything wrong on his own accord. And she has met new Sim Akira and chit-chatted with Jamie Street. Both of them seem to be fighting for her affections right now. But I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are about it all. And can we also just appreciate the fact that Jake is so desperate for a wee, but you have to walk so far on this lot to get out that I don't even know if he's going to make it on time. So, quite a lot of drama to unfold in one relationship, but not all negative drama. I think Lily Bear needed to work out her feelings. I think her and Ryland needed to end after the secret child, but I respect her decision to stay friends with Fatima and at least try and support this poor child who has basically been raised as a secret up until now. Maybe we can try and do something about that and maybe touch bases with him a little bit more and find out a little bit more about him. But hey, at least Emma and Max had a nice date. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Broken Dream. I think in the next episode, we'll kind of go into Abel's love life a little bit more. Maybe he chooses one of the girls to introduce to his parents. So let me know who you want that to be in the comments below. And also let me know, oh, look at those two kissing from afar. Gorgeous little spoons. Ryland, it's been wild, but I think you need to leave now. Okay, you can stroke the puppy on your way out. But let me know what you think about Lilith and her romantic sort of interactions as well. What is the next steps for her? Do we bring Akira into the series? Do we age him up into a young adult? And do we potentially have him as a Lilith love interest, a brand new love interest? Or do we go ahead and let her chit-chat a little bit more with Jamie Street? You guys need to let me know in the comments below. And don't forget, we are doing our whole elimination of our favourite sim. Has nothing to do with the Sims in series. I'm just trying to find out who your overall favourite sim is. Here are all the Broken Dream Sims. All you need to do is go to my pinned comment and like the comment of the sim that you want to be voted out of the running first. This is probably going to be our hardest household to do in because you guys love all 4 of these characters. But if you want Max to be voted out first, or Emma, or Lilith, or Abel, like the person's name in the comments below. We'll see who we're left with next week. our little sim popularity contest. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in another one. Bye!
Siskas fu, emba una semba no